So here we are back, we're still on the stream, we're trying out these same name teams. We are using a full BROLY team here now, and obviously, why not, what better stage, we're going to do the Goku family Infinite Dragon Ball history. So I'm bringing a friend physical BROLY, because we couldn't really find any int ones that had a lot of dupes, but the other thing to bear in mind is, because the same name units don't link, we've already got 3 legendary Super Saiyan BROLYs on the team, so I didn't really want to bring another one. Because remember, they can't link together, so we don't want to have too many units with the same name. Because you can, in theory, not for Brolys, but you can, if you want, bring a team of like 6 Super Saiyan Gokus. But just the problem is that team is not going to work like super well because they don't link together. So let's see who's on the next rotation. All these rotations are going to be very difficult to work out at the start because all I'm seeing, I look down at the wheel and all I can see is angry BROLY faces. So, so we'll go ahead and do this to start off with, and we'll see how it goes. Yep, X Omen. This is the main thing that was added with the maintenance that just finished before we went live for the stream here. The same name update, as everybody likes to call it. You can now run characters with the same name on your team. The only exception is for Easy A's, which they probably did just to make it so you can't make the Easy A's even more cheese by bringing 2 Tech Cauliflas, because you can technically run the TUR and the UR. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be absolute domination, by the way. Like, this team is going to be pretty disgusting, because Brolys are pretty good. The physical legendary Super Saiyan BROLY that's in the last slot here is probably the worst unit on the team. But at least in something like this, with the Infinite Dragon Ball history, he does infinitely stack his defense. So by the time we get closer to the end, he's not going to be a complete liability. But yeah, this team is just going to be disgusting. Because the Goku, let's be fair, the Goku family Infinite Dragon Ball history isn't the hardest one by any means. Goku is definitely a tougher enemy, the harder one, out of this whole set, I think. But he's not going to have too good of a time, especially because he's tech. So our int BROLY is obviously going to go off a little bit on him. And then, of course, physical BROLY does get the guaranteed additional super, so gives himself that extra little bit of build-up. I mean, this rotation is working out pretty well so far here, just having the AGL BROLY. Then we got STR in the middle. I think the AGL probably will finish him off here, but even if he doesn't, the STR BROLY, mine's 90% now, full level 10 links, and full 24 key super, so don't include dupe characters. No, so you can't bring 2 characters that are exactly the same. So you can bring 2 legendary Super Saiyan BROLYs, but you can't bring 2 STR LR BROLYs. They have to have a different secondary name. So just to fully explain what that means for anybody in the chat or who's watching this recorded version of the video who's not entirely sure what that is. Of course, I was saying that so I could then go straight into the menu, and then we're just going to get a bajillion transformations here. But let me show you what I mean. So by secondary name, I obviously mean the subtitle that that character has. So if we look at... I literally clicked on the wrong BROLY, there's so many. If we look at this BROLY, this is Eternal Horror legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. And then this guy is Instinctive Destruction legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. So because this name is different, we can run them at the same time. So if we looked at this guy, again, his UR version is Fearsome Rampage legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. So we could run this unawakened version on the team as well. Well, I don't know why you would want to, but certain characters in certain events, like I said, you could have a situation where you can run the double Tech Cauliflas, and then certain events you're just going to be absolutely crushing them with the fact that you can dodge all of their attacks. So that is going to be pretty good for certain events, but they deliberately made it so you can't do that in Easy A's, because that would be that would be pretty crazy. But yeah, so Int BROLY going to have a bit of a field day here. Hopefully we can actually get some of the additional super attacks and build up towards his active skill. There we go, there's one. We take those. Get the as many extra stacks as we can, nice and early here. Get them crits. Oh, let's go. So that's, I think he only supered once last turn, but that's the 4 supers. So that's his active skill going to be available now. And look at all that damage. He absolutely destroyed Goku. And then Tech LR Broly coming in with the 4.2 mil. And is he going to finish him off? I think most of these Brolys are level 10 links for me as well. I don't know if I did the physical Legendary Super Saiyan one, actually. Oh, and look at this. The additional super. Let's go. Int Broly and Tech Broly tag teaming this Goku into absolute annihilation. Look at that. Wow. Absolute devastation from the double Broly setup there. That was absolutely disgusting. And then speaking of absolute devastation, here comes STR LR Broly. Oh man, Gohan's gonna have a bad time here. So the other thing that was added as well as the same name update was the super attack typings. So beforehand, super attacks were either key based or not key based, whereas now there is key based, physical. Is it called weapon? I actually can't remember what the global translation is, and then other. So they should all have one of those delineations depending on what the unit's super attack is. They also added the ability to skip active skills. And then they also added an update to the Broly story event that adds the Krillin support memory. Because that came out on JP on Saiyan Day when all the Broly stuff came out. But because Global hadn't had the anniversary yet, Global didn't have support memories. So we didn't get that. So that's now being added as well. So I will have to farm that up at some point. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream. But we're just messing around doing the same name stuff first. So the other Broly is going to transform into the full power. Definitely looking forward to when we get a standalone full power Broly and blue Gogeta. That's going to be good. But yeah, this rotation of these two together, the Int Broly and then the transformed Tech Broly, is pretty disgusting. Shall we use Broly's active skill? Who else is left? So Goku family. So we got Goten, then it's Pan, and then Goku Jr. Now we'll save yours, and then you know what? Let's use this one. Let's absolutely annihilate Goten with the Tech Broly. We'll use his active skill. So I think between these two, they probably are going to absolutely destroy. Because he gets the full 24 key, but we'll give him those anyway. And then the good thing about the physical Broly is once he transforms into the full power Broly that we've got in slot 3, he gives himself so much key that he just basically auto supers anyway. So, but yeah, Int Broly obviously going to go off a little bit here. He's been building up quite nicely. I watch him get a whole bunch of additionals, and we don't even actually need the Tech Broly active skill. But I mean, Tech Broly is just going to dominate whatever is left of Goten's health after this. So yeah, look at this. 7 million attack stat. Isn't the last stage Int, though? I don't want to save his active skill for the Int one, and then we, like, don't crit. And so we don't do a ton of damage. Because I don't think, if I remember rightly off the top of my head, Tech Broly's active skill doesn't give him effective against all types, does it? Because I don't like to use attack active skills against type disadvantage, because then if you don't crit, it's kind of like a waste of using that active skill because you don't do any damage. So, but yeah, Pan being physical here means bad time for her because STR LR Broly in the middle with, did he get full 24 key? No, 22 key, but even so. 66k, wow. That's the most damage we've taken in this entire run, I'm pretty sure. Oh, get wrecked. So there comes the additional. See you later. And now we move on to... This is good timing, though, because now we can use Int Broly's active skill. And we're probably going to be GG here. So we definitely want to... See, I don't really want Tech Broly to take any hits, so we'll put him in slot 1. It means we don't get links with the physical Broly in the final slot, but that's fine. I do love Int Broly's active skill. Alright, Broly going off. So, I guess we'll do... Just grab these for you, I guess. And then we'll give you the int ones. And then physical for you. So it should be, yeah, back to full HP. As long as he doesn't super attack in slot 1. Although we shouldn't die, even if he does. But ideally, no super attack in slot 1. Additional normal. Ooh, still 60k off of a normal. Alright, but here we go. Int BROLY with his active skill. Going off here. Yeah, 3 mil. Damn, almost 1.5 million damage off of a normal attack. And then there's the additional super. So that is going to be GG. 5.1 million. You obviously want BROLY to get at least one additional super on the turn where you use the active skill for that big extra damage. But there you go. Absolutely destroyed. Skip these active skills. Now, certain active skills I probably will skip. Like in Super Battle Road where you'll see the same one multiple times. Then I think it's fine. But like, I haven't even used that int BROLY for a while. So that's my first time seeing his active skill in quite a while. But there you go. So that is the full BROLY team absolutely destroying the Goku family stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. Like I said in the previous video, let me know down below in the comments, guys, what same name teams you want to see next. I'm doing a bunch of these videos over the next few days while we wait for all the download celebration hype stuff to start. So let me know what you want to see down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.